Hey yo, what's the deal? This your boy K-Way. This video of the day is basically giving y'all a little insight of who I am and what I do it for, you know? So let's get to it, you feel me? A lot of people call me K-Way. I go by the name KP, you feel me? I go by the name Buddha Head K, you feel me? You know, getting into the dog industry is something I've been wanting to do since I was young. You know, I ain't gonna lie. I started off loving regular pit bulls. I ain't gonna lie, them was my favorite dogs. You couldn't tell me nothing. I see a pit bull, I wanted it. You feel me? Had my first pit bull I had. I don't remember the age, but it was a stray on the real. Called a Tiger on the real. I mean, we used to walk around. I think it was a girl, maybe a boy. We used to walk it around with the blue shoestring, going to Mono Park with my brothers and my cousin. Thought I was doing something, man. Couldn't keep it, so I had to get rid of it. The same day I got it, man, I was hurt. My second dog was Bullet, on the real. That was my dog right there, Bullet. My brothers got it for me. Then the niggas gonna turn around and sell it and then tell the nigga they cold for that though. But on the real, Bullet, that was my man. On the real, I mean Bullet, my bad, Bullet. Yeah, that was my dog. You know, I used to walk him. This one I was doing. We was living in Compton. I was going to Compton High, 9th grade year. On the real, I used to take it up there. The teacher used to let me bring it to class and shit after school. I thought I was the nigga. I used to be walking with it. Everybody, how much you want for him? How much you want for him? Oh, I give you, I think you put money. Nah, he ain't for sale. He ain't for sale. On the real. But shit, I mean, that's what got me into wanting to do this bully stuff. And then, you know, as I got older and it started progressing, I started seeing, you know, people really doing the bully thing with the dog thing. You feel me? Because back then it was pit bulls. You know, $300 dogs, $150, you feel me? Stuff like that. I always told my mom, I don't want a dog, I want a dog. She like, nah. She wasn't messing with me. You feel me? So I hated it. I didn't hate it, I was mad. I always wanted a dog and couldn't get one. I used to always, Mama, gotta get a dog. No, you can't get no dog. You gotta pay all this dog. Like, So it was about, let's say, 10th grade year. No, 10th or 11th grade year. That's when, I was living with my mom at the time. My sister baby daddy, we started seeing dogs and stuff. And I think he gave me my first dog. If it wasn't him, I got it from my brother. Poncho, Lady of Poncho was my first bully, you know. And after that, I just got into it, you feel me? Eventually, mama still wasn't going. I'm over 18, still couldn't get no dog. Mama still ain't going for it. You feel me? Well, I'm like, man, fuck this. It is what it is, you feel me? Got my dog, you feel me? Ended up having to get rid of it because one of the neighbors told on me. You feel me? So they put a notice. You got 3 days to get rid of the dog. You gonna have to blase. So I got rid of it. You feel me? But I ain't gonna lie. I just always been in love with dogs. Dogs has always been my favorite animal. But my favorite type of dog has been pit bull. You know. But I don't even look at pit bulls the same. You come tell me a regular pit bull, man, get that up out of here. Once I went bully. Get up out of here. You give me a little Pocket, XL, a little Zaza. You feel me? Something like that. They be showing me the regular pit bulls. Man, get the up out of here. My little brother be driving. Shout out to Jason Snake. You feel me? My brother be over there telling us, oh, look at that little pit bull. Man, get that up out of here. Little red nose, blue nose. I never did like red nose. I was always blue nose. I never did like red nose for some reason. I'm not a red nose type of guy. Shout out to my red nose folks. I just ain't that guy. I like blue nose. You feel me? So yeah, you know, like I said, once I start getting into it and I start seeing, you know, how they start changing the game with the dogs, I fell in love with it. You know, I ain't gonna lie, I'm in it for the money to a certain extent because I seen some of the progress and some of the power of breeding dogs that people have accomplished in people can't accomplish, if that makes sense. You know, I just seen some people build a steady, not income, but empire with just dog breed. You know, so when I see the economic point of view of it, and you feel me, the growth, and as far as financial stability, and you feel me, as just, you know, loving it caught my eyes, you know, because I love getting my hands into, you know, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. A lot of people know I like to do this, I like to do that. They call me the jack of all trades, you feel me? So why not add this on to one of the things I love to do? You know, don't get me wrong, sometimes this dog stuff do get a little hectic, you know, I do get a little overwhelmed, and you know, I haven't been into it like I should be, but over time, I'm gonna get it right. I had a couple of situations that happened in my life that made me question, you feel me, whether or not, you feel me, is my life worth fighting for, you feel me? And it just worth me keep going and doing what I love to do and what I'm trying to accomplish for my family. You know, a lot of stuff I do in life, like I said, is for them, for my daughter, my mom, my brothers, my dad, my sisters, you know, granny, grandpa. You know, a lot of stuff I do is for them, you know. And I had a couple of little scares, you know. I was in the hospital twice in my life. Didn't like it at all. You feel me? Everybody been in depression. I've been depressed more than once, you feel me? I done felt like I hit rock bottom in life. I done felt all that shit, man. So shout out to my people that go through trials and tribulations every day and never give up. You know, because at the end of the day, when you go through stuff, you cannot give up. You feel me? You got to keep fighting. I don't care how hard it might get. You don't have to give up. You just keep going and keep going and keep going, you know. Like I said, I had a couple of scares, you know. I lost some people that was real close to me. You know, I done almost lost some people that was real close to me, you know. And at the time of going through them things, I started feeling myself change. I went from scared to numb to can't even feel anything, you know. I almost lost my dad. Felt like I almost lost my brothers, you know. When my grandpa died, you know, it didn't hit me up until that casket closed and I knew I wasn't gonna see him ever again, you know. It was just something, but I don't know. That's just when reality, I think that's when reality hit. And that's probably when reality hit for most, you know, because at the funeral, we was laughing, ha, laughing and, you know, joking. Mom over there with the Lysol spraying everybody, giving everybody Lysol wipes and stuff. Like, come on, man. We over here trying to celebrate Grandpa going, you know, lay out Grandpa to peace and all that. You want to be in here spraying the whole building with Lysol with your mask on and your glove. You feel me? We thought it was funny, you know. But when they closed that casket, whew, man. Everything, I just shut down and I just cried. Cause my grandpa it dawned on me, my grandpa is not coming back no more, you know. I love my grandpa, man. When my brother got shot, whoo, man, I had nightmares. I was having nightmares, couldn't sleep. Man. Both of my brothers been shot. You know, I had two brothers that's been shot. You know, both of them hurted me tremendously. Even when my little sister got shot, that shit hurted me. It hurted me a lot. But one thing I could say when my brother, when Marley J got shot, that shit hunted me. Hunted me for so many reasons, you know. It was a lot of shit going in my mind mentally. Mentally, it broke me. It broke me mentally to the point to where I couldn't sleep. Like I said, I couldn't sleep. And I was more afraid because I felt I lost a bond. Not even a bond. It just felt I felt my brother. You feel me? That's my little big. That's my little brother. But he my big little brother. If that makes sense. You feel me? But I felt him. You know, bring to the situation that happened. I felt him. You know. And I was scared even when he was in the hospital. I was scared to go see him and shit like that. I was scared to talk to him on the phone for a minute. I was scared. But one thing I could say, through that situation, we always been close, but it brought us closer though. I saw everything on my daughter, it brought us closer, So I'm always thankful for God. I'm always thankful for God for allowing me to experience what He had allowed me to experience, as well as keeping the people in my life that mean the most. He took some people in my life that, you feel me, that meant the most to me, but as well, He also allowed the people that was needed to be there for me to still be here. Per se, my dad is a big part of my life. I don't care how bad I want to look at it or how good, he's a major part of my life. First off, my mom as well. I had a little scare with my mom too. Them two were the most important people in my life, amongst others. I love my brothers to death. I love them. I love my sister to death. R.I.P. to my cousin, both of them, KC and Pop. You feel me? I love my cousins, man. When Pop died, it hurted me so bad because I had just talked to him like hours before he passed, maybe a day before, and I had just got off of the phone with my boy Boy, and I was just finna call Pop, chop it up, tell him, oh yeah, nigga, I'm finna come out there, you feel me? I got something for you when I come out there, do my little K-Way dance he always clowning me on and shit like that. Then I got a phone call, told me he was gone. I was hurt. Had to get up out the job. I was at work at the time, working at Walmart out here in Oklahoma. I had to go. I couldn't do it. You feel me? I had a mental breakdown again. Fell back into depression. Like, damn, my little cousin gone. And it's crazy because the night before he died, the night before he passed, he posted one of my videos, me acting a fool and shit, and I didn't even get a chance to, do my little clowning back. It was too late. So like I said, I thank God for allowing the people that was meant to stay here in my life to still be here, and I'm grateful for Him allowing even the people that He took out of my life to be a part of my life, no matter what. KC, that was a shocker as well. That was my boy. You feel me? Back with them Hawaiian guards, Walton days. We was out there playing football, just acting the ass. You feel me? That's my boy. Man, I love you, KC. On the real, I love my cousin. On the real. When I got that phone call, told me he got killed too. It was a shocker. Damn. We was just chopping it up. You feel me? Like, he was talking about linking up with me maybe a day or two prior to him being killed, Yeah. So, a little insight on the little situation with my dad, He had got stabbed up multiple times, He actually died like 3 times that night, I was hurt. I was ready to go crazy for my dad. On the real, I was ready. What? They told me my dad got stabbed up, man. I hopped in that I was so amped up, I ran out the house, blower and all, with no clip. What was I finna shoot? Nothing. That's how anxious I was. Oh, my dad? Oh, nah. Never. Hopped in we out of here. Man, got to the scene. Dad in the ambulance and shit. They all telling me to hold up, run down. I'm tripping on the ambulance and shit. Like, you feel me? Woo, why is he still here? Get him up out of here. And I'm going in on it. It's my dad. I'm not finna let him leave us. It's 11 of us. plus grandkids. Y'all ain't finna take him from us. Get him up out of here on the real. Get my dad up out of here, you feel me? No, but yeah, man, I thank God. Like I said, I thank God. I thank God. I thank God for allowing me to be who I am and allowing me to accomplish, everything that I've been able to accomplish so far. I want to accomplish. I'm not giving up on. I done gave up on a lot and put a lot on pause, but I'm not giving up on. I want my own business, multiple business. I want my own empire. You feel me? I want my own empire. Business and an empire. What's more lovelier than that? I want to be financially stable. I want to have wealth. I don't want to be rich. I want to have wealth. I want to be wealthy. You feel me? I want to be able to give back to where it counts. I want to be able to where I could do food drive, go to schools, give back to the kids. I always was big on giving back, because I know they say when you give, it always go come back, no matter how much, or no matter what it is, you feel me? Sometimes, we don't be want to give, when we got the homeless people, because half of them be faking. On the real, half of them be faking. I know one dude, not to get off topic, but I know one dude, when I used to work at a Target out there in Horton, he used to walk around and act like he had one arm, asking people for change. And coming to find out, he got a whole car with both of his arms. And then we had another dude. He used to be on the highway off the 110, and he be right there collecting cans. And I seen him with his wife, if I'm not mistaken, his wife, in the car and stuff like that. But I'm like, hey, you can't knock him though. That's they hustle. You can't knock him, And what surprised me is the dude with the cans, because he wasn't asking for no money, no food. He was simply asking for cans, and he was going right there on Imperial and 120 right there to the can spot, or wherever he was going, and selling his little cans. You feel me? Making his money. You feel me? Ain't robbing nobody. You feel me? I gotta respect his hustle. You gotta respect his hustle. But yeah, I wanna. My empire is consistent of a big family. My dad got 11 kids. I always told him I got to double them. You feel me? I want 22. I mean, when I was younger, I said I wanted to go in every state and have one baby. Because I look at it like this. All them babies, somebody's going to make it. You feel me? One of my kids is going to make it. You feel me? Whether I had 20 kids, 55 kids, somebody's going to make it. Now, if out of all 20 to 55 kids and none of them make it to be successful or nothing in life, this shit, I'm fucked. You feel me? That mean I ain't doing my job as a father. But I always wanted a big family. That was one thing about me. I love my family. I got a couple of cars I want to build. Got a couple of ideas. I got my dream house that I'm still working on. You feel me? I got a couple of little and wows in the back cuts and all that and all this and all that. You feel me? But chill, so yeah, that's a little bit about me. You feel me? Yeah, man, like I said, I've been through a lot of trials and tribulations. Like I said, this video ain't gonna be too long. I got a brother that's in jail. He been facing 40 years. He been in there since 2012. He had 48 years. Hopefully he come home in 3 years. Well, hopefully he come home in 3 years. We go keep our fingers crossed. It's been a long time, man. I miss my brother. Shout out to my big bro. It's the oldest out of all of us. My mom oldest, That's my big bro. I remember when we was younger, they used to be in the house fucking with me, Molly and Milliard. On the real, we be in there for fight this shit all up in the room and shit. my big sister, and then they recording us, laughing at us and shit, making fun of us and shit. Man, we had some cool times, man. Throughout all the bullshit we been through, ain't gonna lie. I'm blessed and I'm grateful for everything that I've been through and that I'm going through, because over the years, I noticed and I feel myself changing and elevating for the better. You know, I got a daughter, 3 years old, love her to death. She just like me, you feel me? I wouldn't ask for nothing in the world. I got everything. Everything is in me, is in my daughter. From the way she acts, she might got a mama bougie ass attitude and shit, you feel me? But you feel me? That's her daddy all the way, you feel me? From the way we get our eyes crossing and all that good shit, you feel me? I love my daughter to death. Shout out to Monet, you feel me? I call her little Monet. That's my baby right there, you feel me? But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much a good little insight on me. Like I said, this video ain't finna be too long. I mean, if y'all want me to do a part 2, and y'all got some specific questions y'all want me to answer and stuff like that, just get at me. Like I said, it's your boy K-Way with another one. This is a intro about me, you feel me? Let's get it.